white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even want to get money.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Detroit Lions.
Just about set for a start. Happy we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Third down and 13.
Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
Now Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Kyler Gordon on the coverage.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The run on 3rd and long So I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down. If you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. There we go now on 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Gibbs is in for the Lions touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
The try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They bring the man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
And it's 3 and out.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Let's take it at around the 40. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They just got to go seize it.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way you can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. One play, two plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now Williams. Pass complete to Loveland. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. And it is caught. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 75 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not. Oh, this is blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
The Lions take
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. Still on his feet. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaac to Slaw. 71 yards. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point splits their breaks. And the lead is up to 15 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do with basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
To the air, Williams. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Finding space at the 40.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Looking to throw. Williams. Under pressure. They got him again. DJ Reader providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And controlling the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
The final shot before break here. Goff.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
The Lions offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
At the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
3rd and 19.
Brings up 3rd down.
180!
Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28.
That's good. For a Lions, first down.
Here's Gibbs.
Oh, shifts past him. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
28 yards.
and the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Back to throw. Williams.
There's a short one caught by Lovely.
A gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Williams.
Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bears.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Throwing again here, Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll look to throw again.
That's caught left side, Burden.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Now a 2nd and 6.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monunga.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 4-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown.
Colston Loveland from 3 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
The Bears will line up for
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's gone. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Gibbs straight ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 42 yards. And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
And here on 3rd down, your number 1 goal, don't be a hero, just get the first down. But here, once he gets past the line of scrimmage, the field opens up for him, and he's able to take it right up the gut and into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chicago offense set to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, here's Swift. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25.
He was brought down at the 26.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
3rd down.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's 3rd and 9. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
DJ Reed there defensively.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Result of the play.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bears.
2nd down and 3. Another run for Gibbs here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Lions
Goff going to throw it. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff
at the 37-yard line.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 36 yards. And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
13 yards. First down, Bears.
Get involved. Hey, I mean, shit I've seen.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
To not finish a game on a defensive penalty, that's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Here's Williams. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.